Treasure, he chirped. Why would a twig be a treasure?
Because birds need it to build their nest.
Exactly. And so it's important, right? Okay. And so the bird said, it's just what I needed for a sturdy nest. Why don't you keep it, said Mole, and he began to dig some more. So Mole's always digging for treasure, isn't he? All right, Mole dug and dug. He dug until he found a shell. Snail crept over. Oh, what a treasure, she exclaimed. Now, why would a shell be a treasure for a snail? Because it could be her home. She could live in it.
And you can be tactile.
And a home's a treasure, right? When you go home tonight, aren't you glad you're home?
Yeah.
Me too. It's just what I need for a cozy house. That's what the snail said. Why don't you keep it, said Mole, and he began to dig some more. There's Mole back digging again. There's a snail with her new home. It's her treasure. Okay. Mole dug and dug and dug. He dug until he found an acorn. What's an acorn? Exactly. What does it grow? If you plant an acorn, what do you get? A tree. Yeah. Squirrel scampered near. Oh, what a treasure, he chattered. Now, why would an acorn be a treasure for a squirrel?
Because they like to eat it.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. So food's a treasure, right?
I know that.
Okay, is that right? Food's a treasure? Do you like food?
Yeah.
Okay. That's just what I need for a delicious dinner. Who said that?
The squirrel.
The family, right? There's Mr. Squirrel, Mrs. Squirrel, and a kid. Yeah. Why don't you keep it, said Mole, and he began to dig some more. Mole seems like a pretty generous guy, doesn't he? He keeps finding treasures and giving them away. That's pretty important, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Mole dug and dug and dug and dug. He dug until he found another hole. Oh, what a treasure, Mole shouted as up popped another little mole. You are just what I need and want. So what did Mole find in the hole?
A brother.
Another mole. Right? So now there's two moles. What do you think Mole who dug thinks about Mole he found?
A brother.
Okay, a brother, or what else? A friend?
A sister.
Exactly, a sister. And are those treasures? Are your friends treasures?
Yeah.
They're important to you?
Yeah.
Okay. And you share with them. You're generous, right? And that's exactly what Mole who was digging said about Mole he found. A friend. That's pretty important. What luck, said his father. And here Mom says again, how fun. Mom's always interested in having fun. I bet you'll want to keep this treasure, said his little brother. Of course, why not? Asked Mole. Of course, answered Mole's new friend. Then Mole and his friend began to dig some more. So now, instead of one mole, how many moles are digging?
Two.
And what are they going to find? More treasures. And they're going to be double generous. Right?
And then if they find another mole, there'll be three more.
That's exactly right. And so it goes on and on. So if you're a friend, you get another friend, you're more generous. More treasures you create, the more friends you have. Your families are treasures, right?
Like a neighbor.
A neighbor can be a treasure, sure. Anything that's important to you. That's the end of the story. What was the name of the book? What a treasure. And a treasure is anything that's important to you. And it could be a friend, it could be family, a pet. Exactly. Exactly. You guys are really smart. Oh, your clothes can be a treasure, right? Anything you like.
It's on from the
I brought something to share with you. I'm going to pass this around, and what I'd like each of you to do is take one sticker off, and then pass it around to your friends. Be generous. Okay? Will you start it for me? And then you can take those home, and you can share those with
You
your
can take
family.
one for you, Olivia, and then pass it to a friend, and they'll pick their own out. Okay? Very nice. What do you say to Mr. Henry? Thank you for
Thank
coming
you
to
for
read
being
us a
such a wonderful
story.
audience.
Good clapping, thank
I
you.
have to talk to you.
We had a treasure come in and read us